Hello, how are you? This is Rosa from RCG Kreations. Today I'm going to be making a video here on recycling a used card. Store-bought or handmade. It's just another way to recycle and carry forward cards, because a lot of people nowadays keep a lot of the handmade cards, even some of the store-bought cards, because they tend to be very nice. In fact, this one is a store-bought card that I was given when I had my surgery a couple years ago. And so I just cut it down. I just cut the edge off. Just cut this part right here off of it. Then I just use the punch, and I punch the edges just to make it a little bit more decorative. But I like it because it's nice and pretty. I like the message. And it's sparkly. I like sparkle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to back on ink the background so I can give it some color so it can pop just a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm using my Distress Oxide peeled paint, Candid Apple, and chipped sapphire. And I'm going to be using my little makeup brushes. And so, let me move this out of the way so I can work with this one color. And you just want to blot it. Work it off to the side, and then start inking. And then blot it. Make sure you always blot it every time so you don't have any little blotches of ink. Because apparently the padding over here, when you blot it somewhere else, and this is a ink matte. So all I do is just get a wiping and wipe it clean. So I'm good to go with that, and I'm happy with that. So let me just see how far I need to go in here. That'll work there. Let me go down just a tad. Oh, let me blot it. See, I almost forgot to blot it. I don't want to get any ink splashes. And I forgot. Let me get myself some washi, because I want to make sure I don't go too far over here. And I found that's the best way to do it. And let me find my beginning edge here. So I start buying washi mainly to use for this because it's low tack. I have some of that purple tape, but I don't have a whole lot of it. So I save that for my die cutting or when I do my masking, when I'm doing my ink masking and stuff. So let me tear this off. That works. Okay, so now I'm set. That also tapes it down to my mat. So now I know I can go as far up here. Oops, almost forgot to blot. And then ink away. Good to go. Okay, then I'm going to come over here, just use any cloth. All you do is just wipe it off with any cloth. Let me get myself a scrap. Just because I want to make sure, so you can tell that's a scrap I already used it for something else, that no other ink transfers on over. Now let me go to my chipped sapphire. And I'm not too worried about the center because it's going to be covered with that card front. So I'm not too worried about it. This is a nice, quick, simple little card. Just an easy way to make a card and save some time. And you get to recycle your cards that you have. You see that I didn't blot it? And it leaves it a little bit thicker with a couple of little blotchy spots. I like the smooth look. But sometimes I do like to do the little blotches because I like that effect. But of course that just varies. So you can go in a circular motion and go up and down. Basically it's totally up to you. So wipe that off. And look, no ink, no blue. It's a clean brush, even though it's stained, but it's still a clean brush. So I'm going to get my red, dop it down, get a clean spot. And you want to just use light pressure. Some people like to hold these brushes from the head. And that's one way to have a little bit more control over it. And some people like to hold it right here on the neck, or like with the finger pointed right here and the thumb right here. And that's just another way of doing it. But as you can see, you could still get the same effect. So it's totally fine. So just dab the ink, blot it, and go over until you get the look that you want. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this ink that I already have here. Use it. You can blot it on here. And I'm going to do the ombre look by moving in with the blue sapphire. And I want to mix it up so it mixes up in there. I'm done with that color. Wipe it down. Nothing there. I want to go back in with the peeled paint. Get back in here. Come down to here and smooth it in. I like that a lot better. Yep, much better. I'm done with that. Wipe off my brush. And no color residue. See? I'm going to take off my washi. Get my towel out of the way here. Slowly peel it off because you don't want to peel just in case. You never know, it is tape. But it's low tack tape, but still just always get in the habit of peeling it off slowly. Give a little resistance by holding on one end and pulling with the other. Just so you make sure that it does not rip the paper. Even though it's washi, especially depending on the quality of the paper cardstock that you're using, the paper or the cardstock, either one. Whoops. And I get to use this again because it is low tack tape, and I always put it right back on my roller, on the roll that it came off of, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine to use again. And I'm not so worried about it getting it right exactly straight on there. The main thing is just to get it on there. Oh, come on. It is tape. And I just tore it. But that's okay. I saved most of it. I'm good to go. So I'm just going to throw that away. That one's done. Get my towel. Wipe off my mess here on my mat. This is one of those heat sensitive craft mats. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? I don't need them. I don't need it. I thought I was getting a wipey. I don't need it. Now I'm just going to get my adhesive. And I do like to use the Advanced ATG gun. And I want to make sure it sticks really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on all four sides, because I want to make sure that it does stick. Because this is a card and I will be sending this in the mail. So I want to make sure that it doesn't come off. We're in Texas, and we do have the Texas heat because it's summer, but I have a friend of mine that's not doing too good, and I want to send her something to kind of pep her up a little bit here. And then you just eyeball it. And if you want to add bling, go ahead, add some bling and some embellishments, but I think that's fine because it's got enough sparkle, it's very colorful. And with my inking on the outside, it makes it pop out a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And we'll catch you at the next video. And also don't forget to share my video. I'd love to get some more subscribers. Thank you so much, and you have a great day.